15/9, 2026. First news. The Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center and the Reserve Bank Innovation Hub signed a MOU to leverage AI for combating cyber-enabled financial fraud. Key partnership objectives: Mule account detection. The primary focus is identifying and dismantling hidden mule accounts which are used by criminals to transfer or launder money obtained through scams like phishing and investment fraud. Intelligence sharing. Data from uh, Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center, Suspect Registry, and the National Cybercrime Reporting Portal will be integrated with AI-driven systems to track illegal transaction routes. AI model training. Reserve Bank Innovation Hub will use shared datasets to train and improve AI-powered fraud risk assessment models such as Mule Hunter AI to enhance detection speed and accuracy. Proactive prevention. The collaboration aims to build a proactive shield that detects suspicious banking activity in real time, preventing funds from being siphoned before victims lose money. Significance for citizens. Home Minister Amit Shah described the initiative as a next-generation shield for citizens aimed at building a cyber-secure Bharat by securing the digital payments ecosystem, including UPI and online banking. Mule Hunter AI identifies suspicious banking patterns by analyzing network topology for rapid, high-volume transactions, economic profile mismatches, and complex circular layering techniques. The AI-driven tool operates in real time, integrating data from the Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center to detect known suspect identifiers across banking networks. Next news. SEBI introduces Garuda, faster green channel for AIF launches. The SEBI has proposed a new green channel mechanism called Garuda to speed up the launch process for alternative investment funds. The proposal aims to significantly reduce the waiting period for fund managers to start their schemes after filling the necessary documents. The Garuda Green Channel AIF rollout upon document acknowledgement proposal. Reduced timeline for regular AIF schemes. The launch time is proposed to be cut from 30 days to 10 working days after filling After filing the placement memorandum, provided SEBI has no objections. First-time schemes. For a newly registered AIF's first scheme, the launch can happen on the date of registration or 10 working days after filing, whichever is later. Merchant banker involvement. Regular schemes must file through a merchant banker who conducts due diligence. Rules for special schemes. Accredited investors and angel funds. Direct for filing. These schemes can file their rules for special schemes like accredited investors and angel funds. Direct filing. These schemes can file their portfolio, file their placement memorandum directly with SEBI without using a merchant banker. Instant launch. They are allowed to launch immediately after filing the PTM. Simplified verification. Instead of a merchant banker's certificate, these funds only need signed undertakings from the AIF manager, CEO, and compliance officer. Alternative investment funds. It is a privately pooled investment vehicle regulated under SEBI Regulations 2012. There are three categories in AIF. Category 1 includes venture capital and angel funds. Category 2 includes private equity and debt funds. Category 3 includes hedge funds. Placement memorandum. This is the mandatory disclosure document containing all scheme details for investors. Next news. Public sector banks achieve record 1.98 lakh crore profit on historic low NPAs in financial year 2025-26. Public sector banks have delivered their best ever financial performance in the fiscal year ending March 31, 2026. Net profit reached an all-time high of 1.98 lakh crore rupees, growing by 11.1% year-on-year. Operating profit totaled 3.21 lakh crore rupees. Cost to income ratio improved to 49.67%, showing better cost management and digital transformation. Consecutive growth. This is the fourth straight year of aggregate profitability for public sector banks. Massive business and credit growth. Total business reached 283.3 lakh crore rupees, 12.8% year-on-year growth. Aggregate deposits rose by 10.6% to reach 156.3 lakh crore rupees. Gross advances, that is lending, grew by 15.7% to reach 127 lakh crore. Sector-wise credit growth. Retail 18.1% growth, agriculture 15.5% growth, MSME 18.2% growth. Improvement in asset quality. Gross NPA ratio dropped to 1.93%, historically lowest. Net NPA ratio dropped to 0.39%. Provisioning coverage ratio. Every PSB maintained a provisioning coverage ratio of above 90%. Slippage ratio is reduced to 0.7%. Fewer new bad loans. Recoveries. A total of 86,971 crore rupees was recovered from bad and written off accounts. Strong capital and resilience. Capital to risk weighted assets ratio improved to 16.6%, well above the regulatory requirement of 11.5%. Capital raising. Public sector banks raised 50,551 crore rupees during financial year 2025-26. Next news, AIB Corner. IMD launches AI-powered hyper-local weather forecast systems. Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh launched two advanced AI-driven weather forecasting products to provide precise location-specific data. These systems represent a shift toward impact-based forecasting to help farmers and administrators make better real-time decisions. Developing institutions. Indian Meteorological Department, IIT, Indian Institute of Tropical Meteorology, Pune, National Center for Medium Range Weather Forecasting, venue Mahika Hall, Ministry of Earth Sciences, New Delhi. Product 1. AI-enabled monsoon advanced forecast. Function. It provides probabilistic forecasts of how the monsoon is progressing across the country. Frequency. It updates every Wednesday. Timeline. It provides forecasts up to 4 weeks in advance. Product 2. High spatial resolution rainfall forecast. Pilot project. Location. Launched as a pilot service specifically for Uttar Pradesh. Resolution. It provides rainfall forecasts at a 1 km spatial resolution. Timeline. Forecasts are available up to 10 days in advance. Next news. The Department of Financial Services has established a domestic insurance pool worth $1.5 billion to ensure uninterrupted insurance coverage for ships and cargo. Administrator, General Insurance Corporation of India. First policyholder, MS Hogor Offshore and Marine Private Limited. Received the first marine hull and machinery war policy via New Indian Assurance Company Limited. Other recipients, MS Vedanta Sterlite Copper Limited. Cargo war policy for cable wires and ports. Balrampur Chini Mills Limited. Coverage and risk types. The pool covers Indian flagged vessels, Indian controlled vessels, or any ships traveling to or from India for the following: hull and machinery. Covers physical damage to the ship itself. Cargo. It protects the goods being transported. Protection and indemnity. It covers third-party liabilities such as oil spills, removing shipwrecks, and injuries to the crew. War risk. protection against dangers in high-risk war zones, sovereign guarantee and claim structure. Total pool capacity $1.5 billion. Government backing $1.4 billion, that is 12,980 crore rupees, acts as a sovereign guarantee. Claim process, it claims up to $100 million paid using the pool's own reserves and member contributions. Claims beyond $100 million, the sovereign guarantee is used as a final backstop only after all pool reserves and reinsurance options are completely exhausted. Next page. The Government of India and the International Fund for Agricultural Development launched the country Strategic Opportunities Program. This 8-year roadmap is designed to modernize India's rural economy and align with the national vision of becoming a developed nation. Target geography focuses on the 10 poorest states, climate vulnerable Himalayan regions, and 112 aspirational districts. Three key priorities: enhancing social, economic, and climate resilience, strengthening knowledge systems to scale development models. The Lighthouse Model. India will act as a knowledge leader, sharing successful models with the Global South. Sharing successful models like digital agriculture, inclusive finance with the Global South, Africa, Southeast Asia, and Latin America. Implementation. Investment supported by an initial IFAD investment of approximately $160 million. Institutions, strong emphasis on self-help groups, farmer producer organizations, and cooperatives to link farmers to technology and markets. NABARD tie-up. A strategic partnership agreement was signed between IFAD and NABARD on the sidelines to boost rural finance and agri innovation. Next news. India doubles import duty on gold and silver to 18.4%. The Indian government has significantly increased the import taxes on gold and silver to protect the country's economy. Effective from May 13, 2026, the total tax rate has jumped from 9.2% to 18.4%. To manage the rising current account deficit and stabilize the Indian rupee. When including the 3% integrated GST on the total value, the effective rate for gold and silver reaches approximately 18.4%. Reasons for the high West Asia crisis. Geopolitical tension has caused volatility in crude oil prices and shipping routes. Foreign exchange management. The government wants to save foreign currency for essential imports like defense, fertilizers, and raw materials rather than consumption-driven gold. Current account deficit. High gold imports increase the CAD. High gold imports increase the current account deficit. The gap where total imports exceed the total exports. Pradhan Mantri's Prime Minister's appeal. Prime Minister Narendra Modi recently urged citizens to reduce gold purchases for at least 1 year. Import statistics. Gold imports valued at $71.9 billion of 20 sorry, import statistics 2025-26. Gold imports valued at $71.9 billion of 24%. However, the actual quantity fell 5% to 721 tons, meaning higher prices drove this value up. Silver imports jumped by nearly 150% to reach $12 billion. The quantity imported increased by 42%. Jewelry imports increased by 146% to reach $6.5 billion. Next news. Supreme Court forms high-powered panel for National Court modernization. Chief Justice of India Surya Kant has established a judicial infrastructure advisory committee to modernize Indian courtrooms. Led by Justice Arvind Kumar, the panel will create a long-term blueprint and seek a massive government budget of 40,000 to 50,000 crore rupees to upgrade legal facilities. Committee leadership and members. Chairman Justice Arvind Kumar, Supreme Court Justice. High Court representatives Justice Debanshu Basak, Calcutta High Court. Justice Ashwani Kumar Mishra, Punjab and Haryana High Court. Justice Somasekhar Sundaresan, Bombay High Court. Administrative members, Director General of the Central Public Works Department, Secretary General of the Supreme Court. Financial timeline targets, budgets sought 40,000 to 50,000 crore rupees from the government. Reporting authority findings must be submitted to Sanjeev Sanyal, member, Prime Minister's Economic Advisory Council. Deadline 31st August of the current year. Seven key focus areas: identifying systematic bottlenecks in the judiciary, improving facilities for lawyers and litigants, using cutting-edge technology for faster case resolution, advancing the e-courts initiative to reduce the digital divide, building modern court complexes fit for the 21st century, securing large-scale financial support for infrastructure, preparing a long-term blueprint for modernization. Next news. Government changes release date for annual and quarter 4 GDP estimates. The Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation has officially changed the release date for India's provisional annual GDP and quarter 4 GDP estimates. Revised release schedule, old date, last working day of May, new date 7th June of every year. Coverage. This change applies to both the provisional estimates of annual GDP and quarterly estimates of the fourth quarter. Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation was established in 1999. Minister of State Rao Inderjit Singh, Secretary Dr. Saurabh Garg, Headquarters New Delhi. Next news. NCERT and CBSE launch new AI and computational thinking curriculum for classes 3 to 12. NCERT and CBSE have jointly introduced a new curriculum focused on computational thinking and AI for school students. New curriculum coverage. The curriculum has been jointly developed by NCERT and CBSE. It covers students from class 3 to class 8. Next news. Chief Justice of India, Mr. Suryakant has launched two major digital tools, One Caste, One Data, One Case, One Data, and Sahaya to modernize the Indian judiciary. These initiatives aim to unify court records and provide AI-driven assistance to litigants for better accessibility. One Case, One Data initiative purpose a digital integration project to streamline case management across India. Integration level, it connects data from the taluka courts, district courts, high courts, and Supreme Court into one single system. Objective is to build a comprehensive and interconnected digital database that allows for efficient tracking and management of legal cases at every judicial level. Susahaya AI chatbot function and an AI-powered assistant chatbot designed to help litigants and citizens. Platform. It is integrated directly into the Supreme Court website. Developers. Created by the National Informatics Center in collaboration with the Supreme Court Registry. Role. It provides front-end guidance and makes it easier for the public to access essential court-related services and procedures. Next news. Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan lays foundation for Bhima Bhimandali Eco-Heritage Site. Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan had inaugurated and performed a groundbreaking ceremony for the Bhimandali Eco-Heritage Site in Sambalpur, Odisha. Project significance and history. Historically, the site features rock art and tools from the Paleolithic is over 10,000 years old. Archaeological value. It contains prehistoric stone age tools and cave edge carvings. Next news. Madhya Pradesh cementing status as India's cheetah state. Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Mohan Yadav released two female cheetahs, CCV2 and CCV3, from Botswana into the open wild at Kuno National Park. This marks a significant milestone in Project Cheetah as the state now hosts a growing population of these big cats, further establishing its identity as a leader in wildlife conservation. Source country is these cheetahs were part of a group brought from Botswana. Project statistics and progress. Total population with the recent lots of cubs and new arrivals, the total number of cheetahs in India has reached 57. Phases of import. Phase 1, September 2022, 8 cheetahs were brought from Namibia. Phase 2, 2023, 12 cheetahs brought from South Africa. Phase 3, February 2026, 9 cheetahs brought from Botswana, 6 females and 3 males. Kuno National Park, located in Seopur district, Madhya Pradesh, established in 1981 as a sanctuary, 2018 as a national park. Madhya Pradesh, capital is Bhopal. Chief Minister is Mohan Yadav. And Governor is Mangu Bhai C. Patel. Mangu Bhai Patel. Next news. India hosts 10th Indian Ocean Dialogue in New Delhi. India hosted the 10th edition of the Indian Ocean Dialogue in New Delhi to discuss regional developments and global changes. Location: New Delhi, India. Theme: Indian Ocean region in a transforming world. Organizers Ministry of External Affairs in collaboration with Indian Council of World Affairs and Indian Ocean Ring Association Secretariat. Previous Indian hosting: India has previously hosted the first, sixth, first in 2014 in Kerala, sixth in 2019 in New Delhi, and eighth in 2021 virtual editions. Next news. President confers National Florence Nightingale Awards 2026. President Draupadi Murmu presented the National Florence Nightingale Awards 2026 to 15 nursing professionals at Rashtrapati Bhavan. The awards recognize nursing staff from across India for their exemplary service, dedication to public health and community welfare. Key details of the ceremony: date of event May 12, 2026, International Nurses Day. About the National Florence Nightingale Award, instituted by Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Eligible categories: registered nurses, midwives, auxiliary nurse, auxiliary nurse, midwives, and lady health visitors. Employment sectors: central government, state government, UTs and voluntary organizations. Award prize: a certificate of merit, a cash prize of 1 lakh rupees, and a medal. Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, established in 1947. Union Minister Sri Jagat Prakash Nadda, headquarters New Delhi. Next news. D.Y. Patil International University has partnered with Dassault Systems by signing a MOU to set up a digital engineering and digital manufacturing experience center in Pune. The experience center consists of three specialized units: Next Gen Product Innovation Lab, Intelligent Product System Lab, Virtual Twin and Simulation Lab. It includes virtual reality capabilities. D.Y. Patil International University, established in 2018. Vice Chancellor Professor Manish Bhalla, headquarters Pune, Maharashtra. Next news. The Indian Army's Western Command has officially inducted two advanced homegrown weapon systems: the Omnica VTOL-1 kamikaze drone and the ULPGN precision guided munition. These were developed by Adani Defence and Aerospace in collaboration with DRDO to enhance India's strike capabilities in difficult terrains and contested environments. General overview of the induction. Handover location Hyderabad.